What if you could build a fully functional revenue-generating website in a single afternoon without writing a single line of code? I'm not talking about another AI site builder. I mean a real AI development partner that designs, codes, writes, integrates payments, sets up databases, and publishes live, all in one place. This is Hostinger Horizons, a brand new tool from Hostinger, one of the fastest growing hosting companies in the world. They have been around for 20 years, trusted by over 4 million people in 100 plus countries, recommended by TechRadar and Forbes. I've been hosting my blog with Hostinger for over 5 years without any issues. Horizons is your all-in-one AI partner. You describe your vision in plain language in any of 80 plus supported languages, and it handles the code, the design, the integrations, and the hosting. Unlike juggling multiple tools, a design app, a code editor, cPanel, Horizons centralizes everything. And because it's part of the Hostinger ecosystem, your project is instantly optimized for speed, mobile responsiveness, and SEO best practices. It's not just for static landing pages. You can build full apps with logins, databases, payments, online stores, and more, with integrations ranging from Stripe and PayPal to Google AdSense and Analytics. So I'm putting Horizons to the test with 4 real-world web applications: a local cleaning service, a custom t-shirt store, a PetCare blog, and a personal fitness coaching site, pushing Horizons through every feature it offers. And here is a little bonus. Stick around until the end because I've got an exclusive discount code that gets you an extra 10% off. Not just Hostinger Horizons, but any hosting plan from Hostinger. And yes, it stacks on top of their free trial. Okay, let's start with SparkPro Cleaning, a small business in Amsterdam. These kinds of businesses often miss out on customers because they have no website, no SEO, and no booking system. I type here, create a website for SparkPro Cleaning, a local cleaning service in Amsterdam, professional, friendly style. Let's see what it does. It's now generating the project files. There is a transparent black overlay here, so we don't have direct access to the files just yet. On the left, Horizons provides a brief plan outlining what it is going to do. And here you can see the files being generated in real time. In the center, while it's working, it displays useful tips to consider when using Horizons. Now, let's wait until it finishes. I will fast forward this part. It says here it's done. It took about a minute to generate the first version. My first impression is quite good. The site definitely has a professional style. On the main page, it includes all the key elements of the business. The images are also well matched to the content. For example, here it's using a photo of Amsterdam alongside information about the business. That looks great. It even uses the correct country code, a local phone number, and an email address with the correct .nl extension. Overall, I think it did a solid job. Let's make some changes to the site. I want to change the color scheme to light blue and green. I type change color scheme to light blue and white. It finished in about 10 seconds. And yes, the colors have been updated to blue and green. Looks good. Now, I want to demonstrate the undo and restore options here. To do that, I'll change the color scheme to hot pink. Done. The site is now bright pink. On the left-hand side, we have white buttons to undo or restore actions. Let's start with undo. I want to revert my hot pink color change. It gives me a warning that all changes made to my project after this point will be permanently deleted. That's fine for me, so I click undo. After a few seconds, the change is reverted. Great. Now let's test the restore button. It gives the same warning, so I confirm. And yes, the site is restored back to that earlier point. Next, let's check if the site is mobile friendly. I can do this by resizing the preview window. Unfortunately, in its current state, it's not mobile friendly. The menu items don't display properly. Let's ask Horizons to fix it. And yes, now it's fixed, and the site is now fully mobile friendly. Good. Next, we have an e-commerce site. Here, we are going to test Horizons online store and payments features. My prompt is create an e-commerce website called ThreadVibe Apparel. Style is modern and minimalistic. Include homepage with hero section, product grid for 8 t-shirts, product detail pages, shopping cart, and checkout page. It's done. It took about 2 minutes. As requested, it looks minimalistic and modern, with a black and white color scheme. I see t-shirts listed as products, so let me try adding one to the shopping cart. Yes, it works perfectly. Of course, all of this product data is currently fake and stored locally. Horizons tell me I need to integrate with the online store to add my own products. Let's do that. I click on Integrations, select Online Store, and then click Connect. Now, Horizons is linking the site to the live online store. I can see exactly which parts of the site it's connecting. Okay, it's connected. Here it says I can manage everything for the store. Adding new products, editing existing ones, setting up payments, or shipping methods by going to the online store settings in the integrations panel. I noticed it also changed the site's color scheme without me asking. That's fine for now. The style looks good to me. When I check the store, I now see products other than t-shirts. I wonder where this come from. Let's check the sidebar. Oh, there are many more options now. Store manager, orders, products, and more. Let's go to products. I will name my store Threadwipe. I see that these products were automatically created by Horizons. Let's explore the dashboard to get familiar with where everything is. I can see all orders, the overview page, and payment method setup. Let's try enabling payments. The available options are Paysera, PayPal, and Stripe. Cash is already enabled. So let's try to connect a Stripe. I don't have a Stripe account. Let's create one together. The first step is entering some basic information about my business, such as its location. Right now, my company is based in the Netherlands, but many other countries are also available here. Next is the business type, whether it is a for-profit or non-profit organization. Then comes the business structure. What kind of structure does your business have? A one-person or a larger organization? Okay, let's continue. The next step is about business details. Legal business name, Chamber of Commerce number, and VAT number. I will leave that empty for now. Then the business address, phone number, and industry. There are many options on the list. I'll choose software. For the business website, I'll use my own blog. In the product description, you can add a short explanation of the product itself. Continue. The next step is verifying your personal details. This information will be used by Stripe to identify your account. By the way, I'm currently at the third step of the setup wizard and 3 more to go. So I fill in my legal name, email address, and date of birth, along with my home address and personal phone number. Then continue. This step is about verifying my identity. Stripe wants to scan my valid photo ID and take a selfie. Let's see if I can finish the registration without this step. I'll choose skip for now. Now I need to enter my bank account details. All my earnings will be sent to this account. Here I can select the payout schedule, whether I want to initiate payouts manually or automatically. For example, weekly on a fixed day. I'll choose automatic and continue. Next, I need to fill in the statement descriptor that will appear on payment statements, invoices, and receipts. For now, I will leave it as it is since I can change it later. There is also the customer support phone number. I can choose whether to display or hide this number on receipts and invoices. Continue. At this step, I can check when and where I need to collect taxes. Stripe also offers a tax option, but for now, I will continue without enabling it. Now, I'm at the review and submit step. It looks like my registration isn't complete yet, so I can't submit it. I will need to scan my ID and take a selfie. Okay, let's do that. I click the Scan Photo ID button, agree and continue. At this step, I use my mobile phone to scan the QR code and finish the process there. Okay, it's done. And now I can submit the registration. After a few seconds, I'm redirected back to the Hostinger Online Store dashboard. The status of my Stripe integration is now enabled. That was quite fast. It only took me about 5 minutes to register and connect to Stripe. This means I can start selling my products and offer this payment option to my customers. That's great. For now, I will disable the Stripe payment option on the checkout page and just continue with the cash option. Let's continue. I want to add a new product to verify the online store integration. The title will be Dawn Pigs T-shirt. I'll upload an image. One nice option here is letting the AI generate the product title and description based on the image. So I will use that. And yes, all the fields are automatically and accurately generated from this image. This really makes things easy. I will set the price to 20 euros with a discount price of 1 euro for now. I will upload the same image as the digital product file and click Save. It appears in my product list. Good. Now let's check the live store. And yes, it's there too, with all the details visible. Looks great. Before ordering a product, I want to test the image as input feature here. I will change the background image of the home page to the t-shirt image I just used. Nicely done. The background has been updated to the t-shirt image. Looks good. Now, let's place an order from the website to see what happens in the online store. I will order this newly created t-shirt. Proceed to checkout. Enter my email and full name, and continue. Right now, the only payment option is cash, so I will select it. The order is completed. Let's check the orders section in the online store. And yes, the new order is there. All the details are listed. I'm sure that once other payment methods are enabled, you'd see the status marked as paid here. There is also an invoice option here. Let's generate one. Okay, it's created instantly and looks great. No need to design my own invoice in this case. I also just received an email from Hostinger Horizons notifying me of a new order. So that feature is working as well. Finally, let's look at the analytics section. I see data on orders, sales, and other useful information. In the settings, I can configure taxes, though it's empty for now. Manage invoice settings, checkout settings, and shipping zones. Let's continue with the next project. Let's create a blog site. I asked Horizons to create a PetCare blog called Perfect Care, including a homepage, a blog listing page, individual post pages, and categories for dogs and cats. It's done. It took about 4 minutes. Horizons has created a modern-looking website with warm colors that fit a pet store theme. Let's scroll down. I noticed the same image is used for all blog items. We can fix that later. Let's check the blog section. Yes, the same image appears here too. I will click on one of the blog items. The overall style of this page feels very basic and amateur. I will fix that as well. But first, I want to add a sidebar to display recent posts and categories. Done. Let's refresh the page. Yes, the sidebar is there with both recent posts and categories. Looks great. The repeated image is still distracting. Let's fix that by writing a prompt to use relevant matching images and also to improve the design of the blog page. Done. Let's see the results. Well, the images are still not fixed. They are all the same. Let's check a blog item instead. Okay, this is better. Now there is some structure with chapters and subchapters. It still doesn't look very modern, but it's an improvement for now. Let me give Horizons one more chance to solve the image problem. Unfortunately, it still hasn't fixed it, even though it says it has. Refreshing the page doesn't change anything. You know what? This time I'll be very specific in my prompt and say the blog is still displaying mock images. This is my final attempt. And yes, this time it's fixed. I now see different images across the site and they match the blog titles and content. That's much better. Now I want to show you how to export your project's source code. At the moment you can't edit the code directly in Horizons and you can't import it back once exported. But I'm sure more control over the code will come in future updates. In the top left menu you have several options. You can see how many AI messages you have left, start a new project or export the current project. I will export this one for now. It's done. Let's open the files. And here they are, all the project files and the related assets neatly packaged. Next, I want to show you the Horizons dashboard. Here are all my projects created in Horizons. From here, I can click Edit Project to continue working on one or go back. Every project can be connected to a domain, otherwise it uses a temporary URL. I will show you how to connect the domain in the next and final project. In this new project, I will create an online fitness coach site with gated content. I will connect to Supabase to do the authentication and store the data. Also, you will see how to publish and connect your site to a domain. Let's start. I ask here to create a personal brand website for Fit with Maya, an online coach. Energetic, modern, motivating, including homepage, service pages, and a booking form. Okay, it is done. It has indeed energetic color combinations. The services part shows pricing options for different programs. You can book a consultation here. Okay, looks all good. Now I want to use the Supabase integration to perform the authentication with a member login and sign-up system for exclusive workout plan access. Supabase is an open source platform that helps you build the behind-the-scenes part of your apps without writing a lot of code. Think of it as a set of ready-to-use tools for things like storing user data, managing user logins, and handling files for your mobile or web applications. Okay, the action is finished. We see here two new options, login and sign up. Let's try to log in. But before we do that, I have to connect the project to the Supabase project. Therefore, I go to Supabase in Integrations. You see here my name since I have already connected to my Supabase account. But in your case, you have to log in first or register yourself if you don't have a Supabase account. You don't have to pay for your first Supabase project. I had already created a project, so I will just connect to it. Yes, it is connected. Now Horizons handles the remaining things for the integration. It is finished. Let's check the status. Yes, it is green. Now, I want to show you the Supabase dashboard page. So this is it. You can access all the options from this sidebar. Here you have the tables. Right now, no tables yet. And here the authentication. So let's try it. I do the sign up first. Okay, I'm logged in. Let's check in Supabase whether my user info is added to the authentication part. Yes, it is there. My user. All the dates are also visible. Let's see how we can create a table in Supabase and store data. I want to add a member-only section containing downloadable PDF workout plans accessible only after login. Okay, I see here a new option for the workout plans. Since I'm logged in, I can see and download these PDFs. If I try to download, it fails. Of course, these PDF files don't exist yet, but all these items are coming from the Supabase database. I will show you that shortly. These white buttons are very annoying. Let me first fix that once before checking the table. Okay, that is fixed. Good. If I go to Supabase and check the tables, I see a workout plans table with all the workout data we just saw on the page. Let me change up the titles to prove that it is coming from the database. For example, I will add final here, and when I refresh the page, I see indeed the title is changed. Good. Since we are done with the site, let's publish it. It has created a temporary URL for the site. When I click the link, indeed, the site is visible for everybody. So this means we have right now an operational website which I can share with everybody. If I want to connect to a domain, then I click here. Let's find the proper domain for the site. This looks good. I choose fitwithmaya.com. Right now, if I click on next here and finish the registration, then I'm done. My site will be in a few minutes online under that domain, but I will not do that for now. One last feature that I want to show you is the edit mode. When enabled using this option here, you'll see that some text on the page are marked with rectangles. That means I can click on it and change the text and save it. I had expected more text labels should be editable because in my other projects that was the case. So this was the demo part. Horizons is ideal for digital entrepreneurs launching quickly, client-focused creators delivering prototypes fast, developers building MVPs, agencies scaling output, and hobbyists making passion projects. I personally see it as a game changer for side hustles. I could spin up a test project over a weekend and know whether it's worth scaling. Pricing is based on monthly AI messages. Every plan includes hosting, a free domain for a year, and email accounts. There is free trial so you can try before you commit. Plus, a 30-day money-back guarantee. For serious projects, the time saved here easily covers the subscription cost. If you want to try hosting Horizons, use the free trial link in the description. And with my code BARISTERE, you'll get 10% off. Let me know in the comments what you would build first. If you don't want to miss out on the latest in AI and technology, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.